you like, whoa, the big dog's coming, yeah, the big dog's coming, like, whoa, the big dog.
This will be my 6th or 7th attempt Mika, I'm trying to record something here. Can you please take your ball to the other room? Grab your ball. Get your ball. Thank you. Now bring it. Come on. Put it in the other room. Thank you. You play in here. Goodbye. Now where were we? Okay. I've tried 6 or 7 times to get pork crackling just right, and the meat every time is amazing. But the crackle always just comes out like leather. Like your grandmother's brown leather couch that is always too hot to sit on in summer and too cold to sit on in winter. I just can't get it right. But today, I tell you today, we will get it. Okay? I have here a lovely 2 kilo of pork leg. Oh, yes, yes, yes! I really like slapping meat. When I walk down the meat aisles at supermarkets, I just walk past the meat and I'm just like, beautiful! Anyway, I've tried many different methods, but once again, it just never works out. I've tried adding heaps of salt, and when I say heaps of salt, I mean heaps of salt. I'm talking like at least 6 tablespoons of salt. Way too much. But something I'm gonna try today, which was recommended to me, I'm going to score the skin very close together. It's kind of like centimeter blocks. And then I'm going to pour boiling water over it. I'm up for trying anything at this point. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna follow Jamie Oliver's advice, and that's to turn your oven up to full. In my case, that's 260 degrees Celsius. Really hope that's not too hot. And he reckons to put it in there for about... But I'll keep a close eye on it because I haven't burnt it before doing that. Then after that, we reduce the heat to about 170 degrees and we let it cook for 3 hours. So let's see how we go. Alright, so we've put the boiling water over the top of it, which has cooked the skin a tiny bit, but as you can see, it's opened it up. Now I'm really hoping that having all these cuts really close together will help it crackle up. So, oven is really hot. I'm gonna put some oil and salt over that and then chuck it in the oven. So, I've put it in, and whilst that's cooking, let's get the roast veggies all chopped up and ready. Because vegetables are very important, and no roast is good without them. Alright, I've chopped all the thick vegetables and put them in the pan. I'm gonna drizzle some oil and put some seasoning over the top. Then towards the very end of it all being cooked, that's when I'll chuck in my greens, because I found that they burn real easy if you're not careful. Cook, my precious, cook! So unfortunately, like always, I do something wrong. The meat is looking amazing, but I think I put the vegetables in a little too late. Maybe 1 hour wasn't enough at 170 degrees. So next time we'll probably put them in a bit earlier. Everything I read gives different suggestions, so what I'm going to do at the moment is the meat's good and ready to take out, so I'm going to take the meat out. I'm going to let it sit for a couple minutes, because that's what's recommended. And just because you can't miss out on some lovely veggies, I'm quickly cooking up some broccoli and zucchini. I'll get those boiled up and then I'll cover them in sesame oil because that's beautiful with those things, and then I'll serve that with the roast. Of course the roast vegetables would have been better, but I'll get to have those tomorrow when I eat some leftover roast. Okay, the moment of truth. There it is. Well, it's definitely much better than I have cooked in the past. With some really nice crackle development over here. You can see that where I have scored it nice and thin, it's really crackled nicely. And over here where I didn't score it so well, it's come out very leathery and it's pretty hard. Don't think it's going to taste too nice on that side, but that looks absolutely gorgeous. So I'm gonna cover it up for a little bit and get these veggies all sorted. Unfortunately, the vegetables weren't ready when the meat was, but here they are about an hour later. Nice, crispy and soft on the inside. I don't really know that though. I'm just saying it because that's how I want them to be. How about, I guess I'll have them tomorrow.